Hey everybody, christopherodd here. Welcome to a game called 60 Parsecs. Now this is developed by robot gentlemen who made the game 60 Seconds. And you might be thinking, okay, 60 seconds, totally understandable, I get that. 60 parsecs, what is a parsec? Well, let me tell you, it's a unit of distance used in astronomy equal to about 3.26 light years, or 3.086 times 10 to the 13th power kilometers. 1 parsec corresponds to the distance at which the mean radius of the Earth's orbit subtends an angle of 1 second of arc, obviously. So, if you wonder what the significance is there, it means that this is taking place in space, and we're covering a lot of distance, okay? This is a survival game. The basic idea is that at the start of the game, we're gonna have like 60 seconds to gather as much stuff off of our ship as we possibly can before everything blows up. Based on what we gather, that's gonna kind of dictate the resources that we have to survive our journey. We also have to make sure that our crew is taken care of and they're well fed. We're gonna have to craft different things as we go. I've done a couple of test runs. I've gone like 7 or 8 days in just to get a sense of what things are like. And it's actually really fun. There's some surprising outcomes to the decisions that we make, and I'm excited to show it to you guys, and we'll see how it goes. So let's start a new adventure. The space drill is just a tutorial. Voyager, these are like campaigns that have kind of sub-goals for each captain, and then there's a survival mode as well. I'm going to go through the campaigns. We're going to start with Emmett. We'll just kind of work through these guys. This is Emmett Ellis. They have different attributes, as you can see at the bottom. So there's agility, intelligence, and strength, and each of them have kind of a rating. So he's got a 2 on agility, a 3 on intelligence, and like the base level of strength. Dee Dee, she's got a little bit more agility. Baby Bronco has the star for strength, so that's like the best possible thing that you can be. And then each of these guys have different attributes for balancing, and makes things harder or easier depending on who you pick. Now, Emmett, despite his brilliant mind, he's always been undervalued and misunderstood by his peers, seeking scientific challenge and to get away from his ungrateful job as a chemistry teacher. He signs up for the Astro Citizen program, hoping that this could be the place where he can finally earn the appreciation and respect he deserves. So, his goal, make 5 successful intelligence attribute decisions. I guess we'll figure that out as we go. Let's blast off, and we'll see what happens. Now, we do have the ability to get up to 4 people in our crew. Talking to some people that have played this game before, some people suggest that having 4 people is nice because you get to make more options, but it's also more mouths to feed, and it's really hard to maintain that level of food consumption. So it might be better if we just find like 2 people or 3 people, like 3 people max on our ship. Okay, so we have like a 20-second timer here to kind of scout the area and grab a few things. So I'm gonna grab just whatever's in the area, and then we'll scout. We've got like a gun and some armor over there, it looks like. We've got to find crew members as well. Here's 1 crew member. Here's a first aid. Okay, let's go make our first drop into the hatch. More soup, that'll do. Here's somebody. You can come with us. Thank you very much. There you go. I'm gonna go up here. We saw the... Oh my god. This armor. A gun. Okay, we've got like 40 seconds to go. No pressure, no pressure, no pressure. We have to get down the hatch before anything else happens. That's too big. Oh no! Let's go down in this way. We've got 20 seconds left. Oh, look, we'll grab this guy. Thank you. I got like 10 seconds to go. Oh boy. I'm going. Okay, we're in. So, it's pretty hectic. But all of that stuff that we just gathered is going to dictate what we start our mission with. It's crazy. And the couple of times that I've tried that, it's been different every time. So yeah, it's a little bit nutty. Now we'll go in here, we'll meet our crew, and get introduced to how the game actually works. Day number 1. Everyone looks really happy to be here. Megan Man. Listen, she grunts. I like it. Baby Bronco. What's up? And then we've got, of course, Captain Emmett Ellis. We start here. Day number 1. Hello there. ASTRO, computerized assistant reporting for duty. You must be Emmett, right? I'm pleased to announce that due to your actions during the escape, you are the perfect candidate to become the captain of this vessel. Welcome aboard the Escape Shuttle, Captain. On behalf of the Astro Citizen program, please accept our apologies for the small misfortune of being transported 60 parsecs away from Earth. Current objective, find a safe place to land on and then try to contact the outside world. Please power up the main computer for further instructions. It is located in the center of the shuttle. Follow the regular rationing protocol and feed your crew. I await your decisions, Captain. Now, we have a couple of different things up here. So this is our report. We've got different goals here. So as we know from picking Emmett, make 5 successful intelligence attribute decisions. That's his goal. But the main thing that we need to do for everybody is find an appropriate landing spot. Next, we have a little bit of a breakdown of what everybody is all about. So agility-wise, he's flexible, he's brilliant, but he's a bit wimpy. He does have an experimental attribute as well, resource bonus. So you just keep pulling resources out of your pockets. And basically what this means is we're going to get 1 additional of each resource every day. And we'll see that when we go into the crafting area. Megan Mann, now she's clever. She's flexible. So actually, is this the same? Yeah, flexible. And then average strength. So she's a little bit stronger than us. She's not quite as smart, and she's just as agile as we are. She spent her whole life caring for a family laundry business and her own busy household. After retiring and giving the venue to her children, Megan craves a new purpose and new challenges. She doesn't expect much from the wacky Astro Citizen program she signed up for on a whim, but life might still have some surprises in store for her. And then we've got Baby Bronco. Average agility. He's dumb. That's it. He's just dumb. But he is super strong. He's mighty. So he's an adult man, but from a very simple-minded one. From a young age, his biggest asset has been his extraordinary physical strength and build. Due to this, Baby is manipulated by his small-time crook parents and becomes a criminal himself. The Astro Citizen program is quite literally his escape and second chance. And then we have some stats for the run that we are attempting. All right, let's check the main computer. Captain, this is the first day of your command in your interstellar voyage. An aspiring speech is in order. The crew is eyeing you anxiously. The time to show your true colors is now. This is it. You can really show what breed of captain will you be on this incredible journey. What kind of speech will you give? I think in this scenario, we played our strength. We're super smart. So let's go ahead and make an intelligent speech. We'll see how this goes. There's literally nothing else we can do on the first day. But if we look around, you can see some of the things that we scavenge. So we've got the armor, we've got a gun, we've got this atomic battery, we have a lighter. Here's the shovel. There are other things we could have picked up and brought here that would show in different places. But I like that based on that 60-second hectic activity at the start could totally change the way that your run goes. So let's go to end the day. This is where we can also assign food. These puppets are to make people like happier. And then to heal, we can give first aid kits if we had any. And then it also highlights the choice we made for the main computer decision. Let's go. Day 2. Feeling pretty good. Okay. A clever speech sounded like a great idea. Of course, that only works if the one who gives it is, well, witty enough. Your tongue suddenly stopped working and all you could utter was Earth was flat. If your intention was to distress or absolutely horrify your crew, then you've made it, Captain. They are visibly upset. I think I registered someone talking about jumping out of the airlock. Captain, the crafting module in the back of the cabin is now available. You might remember this from your Astro Citizen training. This state-of-the-art machine lets you create and destroy in accordance with the principle of mass conservation. All you need is a little bit of minerals, chemicals, or power. Use it to craft, recycle, and repair your supplies, as well as upgrade items and shuttle systems. Now, it's interesting because we are super smart. But maybe not smart enough, and maybe it depends on who we're giving the speech to. So that's kind of interesting. All right, let's check this out. Interesting news, Captain. It appears that there is a hollow space behind one of the wall panels. A hidden room, maybe? A secret stash? It could be worth checking out. What's your approach to finding out what's behind the panel? Well, I'm not super strong. I guess we're going to go with agility. And plus, if we just try to, like, rip it, maybe that's not, like, the safest way. So let's go agility here. And now let's check out our crafting module. So here's our resources up at the top. Because of what we grabbed, we don't have any extra chemicals, any minerals, or any power. The things that are in the area to pick up at the very beginning, those like toolbox looking things, I believe those are what would give us different resources here. We could go ahead and like recycle some of these things if we don't think we have a use for them. That's possible, and then we could turn that into other things that we might want. For example, in order to craft soup, we want chemicals. This is minerals, and this is power. So it just kind of depends. We can also upgrade a few things. I'm going to go ahead and recycle the armor then, because I want to make sure that we're producing food. That's going to be our biggest, most important resource. So let's do that. Everybody's fine. We don't need to feed them yet. We can wait till they're hungry. There also is various states of hunger. So there's okay, which they are now. There's hungry, and then there's very hungry. We can kind of push things into that if we wanted. Yesterday, you reached a hidden space behind one of the wall panels. The only way to get there was through the ventilation shaft, but thankfully, you were nimble enough to fit in and exit through the other side. Unfortunately, you found nothing. The area was small and completely empty. This didn't seem to faze you much. I suppose you're used to disappointments by now. Thanks. That's great. That is fantastic. We can craft some soup now, though, so let's do that. Now, these seem to be increasing each day. So hold on, 13, 3, and 3. I think what causes that is this down here, his experimental resource bonus. You just keep pulling resources out of your pockets. That's pretty nice. So let's see what this is at. This should be 3, 3, 3 after we spend this 10. So we'll see where that's at tomorrow. Captain, I've got good news and I've got bad news. The good news is that using the airlock as a space toilet was a success. It's now packed full and ready to be emptied into space. The bad news is that the airlock hatch is jammed. If you don't fix it soon, our clogged toilet will quickly become an extinction level event. It's now or never, Captain. How will you save the human race? We do not have duct tape. So it's gonna get messy in here real fast. Buckle up. Okay, day 4. Doing nothing about the airlock toilet was risky, Captain. Luckily for you, the door unjammed on its own eventually, probably because of the odor buildup made it corrosive. Too bad about all the health hazards it caused, but then again, it's a 100% human problem, which makes it 100% yours and exactly 0% mine. And we got some soup from our crafting. Lovely. Now, let's see. Yeah, okay, so now we're up to 4. So we're getting like 1 each day, which is cool. It's a slow trickle. It's scary, man, because if we just start recycling this stuff, we had kind of a not amazing start. We got some bigger items like the gun and the armor that we recycled, but we probably should have got more resources and more soup, but hey, that's what happens, you know? Fantastic news. The scanners have picked up a container floating in your vicinity. I wonder what's inside. Should we try to pull the container on board? Absolutely. Nothing bad could possibly happen from this. You guys are all good? Okay. I don't like not being able to craft or recycle or something on every day, but I guess it is what it is. That mysterious cargo the scanner spotted yesterday is now on board. Opening the box in 3, 2, 1. Look, there is something inside the container. A light? It's flashing. Something's beeping. If we were to guess what it is, a bomb would have made it to the top 5 of our list. A bomb? Okay. And everyone's hungry, and baby got hurt. What? Okay. Hungry, but health is okay. Huh. I'm detecting a leak in our reactant cooler systems. In case you were wondering, this is not good. Did I mention you should not inhale anything that comes out of the reactor? Please don't. Also, how are you going to fix it? So again, we didn't get a mask. If we're getting some decisions that would relate to the stuff that we picked up, that'd be great. But our luck is not going with us so far, and we don't have any of these things. So we're going to go ahead and do nothing again. Now, these guys being hungry, I think we'll let this go into like a very hungry status, and then we'll start feeding them, and that should hopefully be okay. We'll be able to craft more food in like 4 days from now. I don't really want to get rid of any of these things because we don't know if they're going to be important or not. So let's just carry on. Okay, day number 6. Okay, baby still looks wounded. Megan appears weak. Baby is weak. Can you do something about it? Teamwork goes so much better when a group of humans is faced with the possibility of radioactive death. With all the chaos and cries for help, I can't even tell which one of you managed to fix the leak in the end. Too bad you inhaled quite a bit of coolant in the process. So this is bad news, Bears, because we do not have any first aid kits. And if I needed to make them, I would need a bunch of the chemicals. So tomorrow we can get that. Tomorrow I'll be able to craft a med kit, but these guys aren't doing so hot. They're all in hungry status. They're weak and hurt. The shuttle sounds a bit rickety, Captain. A fan above the terminal is making a clicking sound, and there's a big cable knot behind one of the panels. I recommend a touch of spring cleaning. We don't have a ladder, so balance on one of the chairs and check under the fan. Alternatively, you could try to untie the knot on the cable. Now, I just noticed here that at the bottom of these, there's this little icon that looks like a group, and I'm guessing that this is the combined results of this stat. So if we want to do an agility check, it's going to be 2. Intelligence is going to be 2. Even though, if we look, we know that we're brilliant, right? She's clever, but he's dumb, which takes us down a couple of notches, right? Flexible, average, and stiff. So I don't know if these change over time as well. It could be based on like how they're feeling, they're hungry, they're weak, all that kind of stuff. So it's a tough call. We don't have a ladder, so balance on one of the chairs and check under the fan. Alternatively, you could try to untie the knot on the cable. All right, let's do an agility check. So did we not... Here, let's go tomorrow. I'm nervous. Day 7, we're a week in. Everyone's dying. You investigated the clicking behind the fan. Inside the fan chamber, your crewmate found a handwritten note, probably etched to an Astro Citizen engineer. It read, "I heart Ted." You pointed it out to the others while you're cleaning inside the vent. The crew reported feeling warm and fuzzy. Megan's weak, baby's injured, you're starving. Megan's alert. Megan's starving, baby's doing well mentally. Baby is starving. So this is where we want to feed everybody now. Now we can go and individually assign soup here, or we can just ration soup to everybody. So let's do that. We are up to 10 here now. Let's get a first aid kit going. That's going to take a while. You can see by the time here. The soup takes 1 day, but the med kit's going to take 3 days. But these guys need it because they're going to die. They might even die before that happens. Your attention's required, Captain. This is most abnormal. We're registering unknown transmissions, but I cannot identify who is sending them, or more importantly, what they contain. It might be a solar flare interference, or worse, a new type of Soviet encryption. We need to decipher these signals as soon as possible. For all we know, our survival depends on it. Who do you want to put in charge of monitoring these? I would say us. We're super smart. So let's put us in charge of doing that. Food-wise, everyone's good. Hopefully. Health-wise, I'm super concerned. Day 8. Ooh, first contact. Hello. Captain, you need to see this. I am not easily excited, but this is one of the greatest moments for humanity and human-made AI alike. We are not alone in this universe. The signals we intercepted were finally decrypted. They are alien transmission, as in coming from other life forms. And no, I do not mean the Reds. It's something we've never seen before. There seems to be a number of intelligent civilizations in this galaxy. The signals are coming from everywhere. We can safely assume we are going to meet some of them sooner or later. Our, or rather, your life will never be the same, Captain. You did a splendid job, Captain. Electromagnetic interference that you traced are pointing to what seems to be a potential landing spot in our flight path. Our ETA to that celestial body, or whatever it might be, is T-3. So we are now just hungry. We're not super hungry, but that's fine. Megan's in poor health. Baby looks alert. I'm really concerned here. I am very concerned. Still have 2 days remaining on this. Captain, picking up a large object of unknown origin not far from us. It's hollow. There could be supplies inside, or maybe even other intelligent life. There's only one way to find out. Should I activate our super fancy tractor beam? Yes, that's its official name. Charlene from Astro Citizen HQ won the naming rights at the Christmas raffle. Yes. Please activate the super fancy tractor beam, the SFTB for short. Oh. Okay. God, we need that medkit bad. Maybe if we're really lucky, we could find a medkit out here. You pulled the mysterious hollow space thing aboard and opened it. Unfortunately, the astronaut hiding inside has long since perished. Decomposition in space is interesting, Captain. I gathered many useful No, you're right. I'm sorry. May he rest in peace. Everyone on board suffered mentally from the experience. You kept muttering, it could have been me. I'm confused by your hypotheticals, Captain. It still could. Thanks. Navigation readings confirm we're still heading towards a potential landing site. Megan's weak. Baby's alert. He's wounded. Baby's in poor health. No longer feel alert. And she doesn't look alert. All because of this. Well, not all, but the alertness is all because of that. One more day. What's that you're drawing, Captain? Is that supposed to be ham? I understand you're fed up with soup and you're reminiscing about Earth food. I would advise you don't go down that road. Here, I have a useful program for just the occasion. It's called Everything is Not All Peaches and Cream. Should help you focus your mind on different things. Would you like to start this process? Yes, please. Yes, please. 1 day on this. Come on, guys. Button it down. Success. Your culinary urges have been kept under control. We spent the afternoon talking about things other than food and then circled back to agree on the many merits of tomato soup. Now, we should probably focus on surviving the mission at hand, wouldn't you say? Remember, life is but a bowl of cherries. I'm not sure what that means, but my programming tells me it should make you feel better. Of course, our course has not changed. We'll be arriving at a potential landing site soon, ETA T-1. Megan's weak, baby is weak. Can't say if it was your engineering skill or dumb luck, but you were able to craft a high-quality item. Score. Crafting completed. Okay. First aid kit. Let's give it to her. Hunger-wise, we're hungry, but we're not starving. Hungry, not starving. Resource-wise, we could make up some duct tape here. We're a few days off of making some more soup. So let's do that. Now, Captain, thus far, I've kept the shuttle in artificial gravity, but I need to see how well you and the crew can adapt to zero gravity or weightless environment. The benefit of weightlessness is that you can store anything anywhere. The downside is it's harder to move around. Practice is mandatory, but if more than one person runs a zero-G test at a time, it will be chaos. Who do you want to test? I'm in, like, the best health, right? Being that these guys are hurt, probably not ideal, so I think I'll run the test. She should be fine after this. I don't know what's going to happen with Bronco here. He's hurt and weak. She's just weak. I wonder if I should be assigning this to him. It's a tough one. It's a tough call because I think one of them's going to go down here. But being that he's hurt and weak, maybe that's worse. And then we could start working on another med kit once this one's used. And I really like how in here it like puts all the items in different spots. If you look around, you can see it, like our shovel, our lighter. There's our first aid kit. I don't know what can go up in here. But yeah, that's cool. Let's check the hunger again. Hungry, hungry, hungry. All right. Please be cool, everyone. Day 11. Okay, you passed the zero gravity test with flying colors. I stopped the shuttle's rotation, and you drifted out of your seat, navigating the weightless environment like an Olympic swimmer. You didn't even break anything. The data I gather will be extremely useful in the future. Megan's weak, but she's not dead. Baby is alert now, so that's good. We made some tape. We're starving. Megan's starving. Baby's not hurt anymore. His injuries are healed. Baby feels much better than he did before. He's no longer weak, and he's starving. So we need to feed everybody. That's for sure. Let's go ahead and do soup for everyone. Then we need 2 more chemicals before we can make another first aid kit. That's 2 more days, plus the time to craft the first aid kit. So what we could do is recycle the tape so that we can start tomorrow, which saves us 1 day. I think I'm going to do it. I don't even know if she'll make it that far. So, buckle up. Strange new world. Captain, wake up. We're approaching some sort of celestial body. It resembles a moon, but I think it's a small planet. Let me run a quick scan. 96%, 98%, 100%. Scanning complete. I was right. A small rocky planet with no organic life forms. But there's a lot of movement down there. It's strange. My scanners detect some structures as well. Buildings or even cities? Captain, if you want to land in this planet safely, you'll have to fix up a small malfunction with our steering system, since we're not able to turn at the moment. Oh, and you'll have to do it before we float away from the planet. I don't know how a gun or a lighter is going to help. The handbook potentially could have been great in this scenario. We're just so unlucky. Let's try the lighter. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hello. Oh, that's so cool. Robotifu.